I ain't waiting on the time. I'm sorry. I'm not waiting on the time. I'm not waiting on the time. I'm so sorry, y'all. But let's go ahead and kick off the 30-second intro. Today we are going to be talking about Jeffery Dahmer, the Netflix series. I'm sorry about that. I had a lot of problems going on with the internet stuff. You know how it goes. It's the internet. So I accidentally ended that live. Now I got to start this live. But we're going to get it started with this 30-second intro. Let the room load up. And we're gonna get right back on topic of what we was at. I'm gonna have to start over and everything. Don't worry about it, but we back. All right, here I go. I'm finna click 30-second intro. See y'all in 30 seconds. Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go live. All right, so we back, y'all. We back. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. That the computer was tripping, but I got it back maintained. You know, God always works. Because we gonna get this message out about this damn Jeffery Dahmer series for sure. You know what I'm saying? The devil is alive. But back to what I was saying. Now, I didn't like the series. I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched every episode, all 10, 1 through 10. I watched them all. The first one started out how she got the black boy back to the crib, drugged him, had him up in the crib, and the black boy was like, "Can I leave? I want to leave." He was like, "No, why does everybody want to leave me?" So, can you see your handsome? Can see your handsome mug? What does that mean? I'm yeah, so thank you. But I'm not hip to certain things, you know what I'm saying? But when he told the boy, "No, you can't leave," pour the knife on him. You know what I'm saying, pour the knife on him. Like, I said, yeah, about that time soon as you would have you know what I'm saying? I would have jabbed you. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I would have jabbed you more than once. But so the boys ended up trying to leave. I think Jeffrey knocked him down. Bam, I'm talking about Jeffrey Dahmer he didn't even knock him down. He pushed him down like this man was manhandling these men. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, how the hell y'all let this skinny ass dude manhandle y'all like that? And I know most of them dudes is bigger than him. Right. So I'm like, how the hell is he manhandling these people? Love you, baby. Good night. Right. But for me, when I no, don't watch the GSP. I'm telling you now, I'm boycotting it. I'm honestly say boycott this bullshit because I'm just giving y'all all spoilers right now. I ain't gonna lie. When he made the boy literally go in the room and watch the Exorcism movie. He said, "Come in here and watch the Exorcism with me." You know what I'm saying? I said the what? I said, this man crazy. I said, this man past crazy. He got the demon is in him. He is the demon. You hear me? Like this man was a devil. I don't give a damn how anybody feel about it. People around the world be. Then it was the Pope, man. Look here. This man was sick, past sick. He literally was worshiping, had to been a devil. He literally told this one, the black dude, like, lay down. Laid him down on the bloody ass bed with the container of acid and torsos in the corner. The man don't even know what's in the container. He just smelling some shit that's foul. You hear me? He just he's scared, but like crying. He's like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you crying? Are you scared?" He gonna ask him, is he scared? What you mean, is he scared, bro? He's sitting next to a man with blonde hair and glasses. They got a knife on the side of him watching the Exorcism, and your eyes are glued, and you rocking back and forth. Something was wrong with that man. You hear me? Like literally. But he told him straight up, he said, lay down. He laid down on it. He said, I'm gonna eat your heart. Bruh, anybody ever? I'm finna, man, people see what I say, y'all. You can learn how to fight, gouge people's eyes, even if you don't know how to fight, bite, do something. You know what I'm saying? My boy said he ain't going out. He fought him and got up out of there and ran. But the neighbor always, these are real, these are fake people that's playing real characters that really, this shit really happened. You know what I'm saying? This shit really was going on. Every scene was every scene was based on an actual scene. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the people who are telling the producers and stuff what was going on. So they just put all their stuff together, and because they had a documentary of this stuff, you know what I'm saying, a real documentary of it. And Jeffrey Dahmer was sick, man. That dude ran out of there and ran down the street. And this is how messed up the police was in the 80s. Man, they seen this dude running down the street with handcuffs on and was like, here they go. Oh, who is this? What is he doing? They freeze, get down. They about to shoot him because he black. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was back in them days. And can't nobody deny it. Y'all got to know this shit was real. Police was racist as hell back in the day. They still are shit. Some of them still is. But and I'm gonna say this too. If you don't believe me, go back and look at the shit that happened in Detroit when they went up in that house party and started shooting them teenagers. And the Emmett Till shit, this shit, Rosa Parks, all type of shit. That was police doing that shit. Now they ended up getting the man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, this man tried to kill me. Man, they weren't even gonna believe him. You know what I'm saying? They weren't even gonna believe him. They took him back to the apartment. You hear me? Right back to Jeffrey Dahmer. They took him right back. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something else about how they took a 14-year-old boy back in this man's custody. Being dead ass serious. Yeah, police were racist bad back then. You damn right, Auntie man, but they still is to this day. Some of them still like that. To this day, they be so damn mind colluded. They don't know. I ain't talking about all police because all police ain't bad police. But some of them, shit, yeah, a lot of them. Damn sure a lot of them out there. That's terrible. Now, they take him back. And he was like, She was like, y'all need to go up in there. There's something going on. Now, all the signs was there. Listen to me. All the signs was there that this man was an SK, a serial K. All the signs was there. You hear me? They go in the apartment. They're like, oh, let us in, Jeffrey Dahmer. Can we come in? He's like, yeah, come on in. You know, and it's like, what, Jeffrey Dahmer, what's that smell? He was like, oh, it's rotten meat, you know. And they looking around. They go in a room, see blood on the bed. It's blood on the bed, literally blood spots is on the bed, a big old blood spot, and it's a big ass container in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, the only way they found out this man was doing something, they went up in his drawer because they was going to let him be back in there. Man, they went up in his drawer, looked at them pictures and seen this man was literally skinning people, cutting them up, eating them, all types of shit. Then they get down on the ground, Jeffrey. You should have seen the looks on their face. They didn't want to believe that this man was doing. And the woman next door to her, what's her name? Glenda, Gladys or something like that. She was calling them all the time about the smell. Like everybody in the apartments was complaining about the damn smell. If you not know what the hell the smell, it ain't no dead rodent. If you don't know what a dead body smell like, it's the most disgusting smell ever. You're gonna be able to easily tell a dead body from a dead rodent. It's 10 times worse than that. You know what I'm saying? Like a dead body that's not being put with vomiting fluid in it. Yeah, the corner ain't getting it, bro. It's gonna smell bad. Trust me. Especially if it's rotting in the can, bro. Like this man was literally in his apartment, decapitating, cutting up, eating bodies. Bro, this is the worst person in America's history ever to do things of that nature. There's nobody, man, look, he got John. I said something the other day to somebody, I was so mad. I said, bro, this shit worse than Jack the Ripper. And Jack the Ripper was terrible. But this shit is way worse than that. This shit is worse than John Wayne Gacy is second to it. He's worse than John Gacy because the reason why I say he's worse is he was eating their bodies. You hear me? Like this man was eating their bodies. Then he was collecting their skulls, putting them in this man was putting heads of skeletons in his damn drawers. He was having heads in his freezer. Now, thank you, Auntie Meta, for that $20 super chat. Hit the thumbs up for Gio. Yeah, this man was a vile-ass person. Thank you, Auntie Meta. I appreciate that a lot. But he's a vile-ass person. I would not tell anybody to watch it. That's why I'm going to break it down to y'all and give y'all everything you don't need to see about this shit because this is how the way the reenactment in these scenes was really how the way this shit was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember watching the news clippings of this shit. I was young as hell when they showed some shit like this. It was in the 90s. Yep, I was young. I was a kid. I remember this shit. I remember when they caught John Wayne Gacy. I was a kid. You got to think about it. I was born in the 80s. So I seen this shit when they caught these people in the 90s and shit. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? So with Jeffrey Dahmer, to be honest with you, he deserved what he got. And I can't partially say it was his father's fault, but then it's in the genes. But then I can respect his dad, you know what I'm saying, for admitting where he was wrong at. Like, man, it probably was my fault. I used to have these urges in school of how I feel to kill somebody. Yeah, you know, so the dad was like, he felt like it was his fault, but yeah, it's not nobody's fault. Because y'all did what y'all could. Y'all, this boy wasn't raised up in no home where it was dope everywhere and people were shooting. His mind was like that. We need to figure out what the hell was wrong with his mind. And let me tell you about how he did the Asian boy. Now, it was so messed up. He already had caught the boy brother before, was about to drug his brother. You know what I'm saying? His older brother. They caught it because he was taking people to this damn, you know, they had a little gay lounge thing, like the gay little hotel thing where the gay man, they go in this hotel thing. It wasn't that much to go in there. They go in there, have the little sex, you know what I'm saying? And bounce out, he was going in there drugging them. He was drugging his victims inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Doing weird shit. Man, they found out he was drug, kicked him out of there. It was like, he is not allowed here. You know what I'm saying? The gay people feared him down on one street, but this is what I'm saying. Why ain't the gay? They was even the gay people trying to tell the police he drugging people. They was telling this man, they was telling police that he was drugging people in the beginning, so the police didn't see no sign to it. Then he went to jail. He ended up was thinking about the boy or something. He went somewhere. He was at a job, I think. Oh no, where did he go? He went somewhere with he went to the carnival with his damn grandma. Man, when I tell you, this man and pulled his penis out and got to playing with himself in front of everybody. Because he imagined a boy that he just got through Emmett. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by Emmett, unalive. He imagined him there, his first victim that he did in front of his he did in his the house when his mama left him. Bro, wasn't nothing wrong. Jeffrey Dahmer was just a sick ass person. And then nobody want to hear the truth. He was sick. He was sick, past sick. And I think honestly, that is what you call a person with an evil demon spirit inside of them. He had no remorse at all. Like, he didn't cry during the court proceedings. He didn't cry at all. When the people went up there and chewed him out and got mad about that shit, he did not cry. But the way he did that 14-year-old boy was dead damn wrong. He took that boy up there. He acted like he was gonna bought the boy some liquor. First off, you ain't finna. But why ain't none of the boys saying, "Hey, look, he took the"? Why ain't nobody saying shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, he took this boy from off of the corner where he was around a whole bunch of other boys. And late at night, I guess that's what they used to do, hang out at the corner store. You know, it wasn't that much damn harm going on that much, but we did have these people like him running around. You know what I'm saying? He told him, "Hey, you want to come with me back to my house and I can get you some wine there, and he was like, we can take pictures and I'll pay you." He loves saying that to people. We can take pictures and I'll pay you. He wanted to pay people to take pictures of them doing nasty posts. Knowing this boy 14 years old, he took him anyway, drugged him anyway. The boy was so drugged up. Jeffrey Dahmer just out of his damn mind. He got contact lenses looking like a damn demon. He turned around, "You like these, huh? You haven't seen." Man, that boy ended up doing something. Somehow, some way, he ended up getting out of the apartment, walking down the stairs, stumbling. The next door neighbor's daughter ended up seeing this boy down here on the steps, gone. You know, these are real life events that really happened. The police literally, they called the police, right? The police come, Jeffrey Dahmer come around the corner like, "Hey, what's going on?" The cops is now in the head of this police union. That's some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, Hector. That's some bullshit. But so the boy ended up getting away. And the police come up and they like, "Hey, what's going on?" Jeffrey Dahmer said, "Hey, I've been looking for him all day." And this is at the time his next door neighbor knew something was wrong with Jeffrey. Like, he was doing something to people. You know what I'm saying? She looked at him and was like, "This boy look young." They like, she's asking them, "How old is he?" And the police is like, Jeffrey's like, "No, he's an adult. He does this all the time. This is my boyfriend. He drinks." And the neighbor looking at him like, you lying like a mother, because you don't even got no boyfriend. I ain't never seen this boy before in this building. You know what I'm saying? This was a child. Man, the police literally they should have been fired, bro. They should have been fired. I don't care what nobody tell me. They literally looked at this boy and said, "Okay, well, you say he's your boyfriend? Take him back up in the apartment with you and let's go." They went up in the apartment. seen everything, you know what I'm saying? Didn't even think nothing of it. Left that boy up in that apartment. Jeffrey Dahmer killed that boy that same night. Yeah, man. The police left, and literally the woman heard that boy die that night. She woke up to the agony of him screaming, and but you know what? God moves in mysterious ways. All that shit he was doing, that same little boy he killed them. What they were showing you in the series, them Asian people, they put something on his ass. They put something to come after him. They put a spirit to come after him. You see, this was a spiritual thing that was going on with Jeffrey that nobody knew about. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I knew it was spiritual, because when he was killing animals and stuff, he had a book that was like a demonized book. You know what I'm saying? That he was reading from. They show it. But they show it. Them people, yes, they did, Terry. When they got tired, they went to that funeral, they went to some place, and they was sitting around, they was praying. And bro, that's why that man in prison did what he did to him. He was like, God told, because he was a spiritual man. The man that did it to him was spiritual. On me, that man was spiritual, but guess what he read? He read about that 14-year-old boy that got killed, and that's what made him want to do that to Jeffrey. On me, and they see the dots were connecting that way, like for the spiritual realm to connect to get him, because he was gonna have to pay for that either way. Then he in prison playing with these people, you know what I'm saying? So you still moving with this devilish ass spirit. Yeah, spiritual warfare, GSP. Exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth, because that's what they put on him. You can go look. I'm telling you, all these events that happened in these series was real shit that really happened. But so he basically was in prison teasing people, like making food out of body parts and shit like that. Talking about, this is how I look. And people fan mailing this shit, like, what the bro, people out there is so sick in this world that they was loving the fact that he did this to human beings. And they was sending him money, letters, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now they auctioning off this man glasses for $150,000. I kid you not. I kid you not. They auctioning his glasses off for 100. People idolize this type of shit. To me, that's a demon, bro. I don't idolize shit like that. I'm here to drag you and shit. I'm hoping whatever happened to you, whatever comes with your next life shit, that's what you got to deal with and lay in. God do forgive, but damn it, you had no remorse. That man had no remorse for nothing he did. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part what I don't understand, is how people can run around in this world and not have no damn remorse for taking away somebody's life. I done seen people like on TV and stuff. You know, I ain't gonna talk about my personal life, who I know and stuff like that, but I see people on TV, they take one person's life, they regret it. You know what I'm saying? They have remorse. They find God real quick. This man found God in jail, right? And he was friends with a guy who unalived his own wife. You know, so he was best friends with him. He was, oh, Jeffrey, well, you became a born again Christian. Jeffrey wanted to become a born again Christian in prison, right? He's still up there messing with people, putting little food underneath. They putting food on seats so people can sit on it. I didn't understand the meaning of him doing that, but the man, that one guy that he really was doing that, he was trying to test. Man, that man was fighting all urges not to get this, but he said God spoke to me. You know what that was, man? Them Asian people, I'm telling you, man, they made that because that man was not supposed to even read that news article in jail. He was not. He was not supposed to read no news at all, because what his crime was, and he just came out of solitary confinement. He was not allowed to do a lot, but he said, I found God, and da-da-da-da. Man, that man read that. All he read was 14-year-old boy. He read everything else what he was doing, but when he seen that 14-year-old boy, oh yeah, he already had it in his mind what he was going to do to Jeffrey. Man, and then a police officer, it's crazy, because the police officer who let it happen, the CEO who let it happen was white. A lot of people didn't like him. But then this is my thing. That man, he got what was coming to him. I mean, you did this to people, so that was the hand of God took you out. Straight up. It was time for you to go. But this is another thing I wanted to say about how he was doing shit. It was his dad was like, didn't know what was going on. I can understand his dad love him. You know what I'm saying? I could totally understand that. But he wrote a book about it, and you know, the people was like, hey, they want money up out of this situation. which was rightfully should. You should pay these people. These are the victims. They didn't even open up. They tore down the place. They tore down the buildings, right? The next door neighbor said, can you please build a park for a memorial for these people? Let's not forget the victims. But it's crazy. We didn't forget the victims, but we didn't forget Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, ain't that some shit? You know what I'm saying? Now, ain't that some shit? You can't even name one victim. I can't even name one victim because they don't talk about the victims. But my condolences go out there to everybody's family who lost somebody's life. Even my condolences go out there to his dad. You feel me? Because they didn't raise him to be that way. And he wasn't raised in, they try to depiction Jeffrey Dahmer as he was raised in a broken home. No, he wasn't. But I wanted to put this out there too. He can kill 11 black men, I think 2 Hispanics, 1 Asian or 2 Asians, and 2 white boys. But you know, he was feeding, he had a fetish too for black man bodies. He had a fetish for that. And they call it something, but he had a fetish for especially black men. That's why he was killing them a lot. And that pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. It pissed me off. I don't care if they was gay or not. It was a brother like me. It's a black man like me. It's a black man like my child. So yeah, I felt upset about watching that shit. But I needed to watch it. I even got a book up in here, a magazine that I got out the store purposely. I got to talk to my kids one day about it and tell them, hey, don't you ever. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know how these are the signs of the people. And I'm gonna sit them down and let them read it. When they be able to read real good and be like, look, these are the signs you look for in people. Don't be like that. That's not a God. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta tell my kids. They got all of them in there. Oh, he's in there too. He was raised in a dysfunctional home. No, he wasn't. It wasn't that damn bad. I mean, I was raised in a home where I watched some shit happen. And, you know, I'm gonna be real with you. I was raised in a home where I literally seen my dad do what he did, and then he left, and that was the last time I seen him. It didn't make me that way, so I don't agree with his phone. His home was dysfunctional. I mean, but a lot of our homes was dysfunctional. But that means that we weren't out here doing the shit that he was doing. He had a fetish. You know, that was his fetish. That's basically like that was like having sex to him. He would literally unalive these people and ejaculate on them. That was his sex fetish. You know what I'm saying? So no, it had nothing to do with the home. I don't think. To be honest with you, I don't think it did. I'm just gonna be real with you. I think it started when his dad was showing him those dead rodents. That's when it started. He was picking up them bones and he was looking at them and throwing them back in the thing. He said it sounded like something. It wasn't that bad for him though, Dot. Like it's been a lot of people that been through some stuff, Dot. I'm telling you, back in those days, it was a lot of kids going through some stuff. Mama on dope, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of kids that was growing up like that. You know what I'm saying? But they might have turned into like going to be hitman or something like that for drugs and moving around doing stuff just because to survive, but they weren't eating people. They weren't cutting people up. I'm not finna give Jeffrey Dahmer no praise and say, oh, he had a bad life. That's why he did. No, he was eating people. He unalived a 14-year-old child. So he don't get no, I don't feel bad for him. I don't. And what happened to him? I don't. I can't feel it. As I was sitting up there looking, I'm like, well, that's his daddy's fault. That's his mama's fault. They should have been checking up on their own damn son. But you know what? He was making it. He was normalizing it. He took it to his grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? He was in his grandma's house doing shit, and his grandma had dementia. Like, Jeffrey, what is that smell? His grandma saved one of the boys. She done went down here and drugged the boy and jumped on him. The grandma came down. Jeffrey, well, this don't look. That boy don't look drunk. He looked like something else. I'm gonna sit down here until he get ready to leave. Grandma stayed up the whole damn night like it was nothing. You hear me? You hear me? The grandma stayed up the whole night, and Jeffrey was mad. Jeffrey was cussing his own grandma out that he couldn't unalive this person. It was like, F, grandmother, F. I was like, damn. Hey. Then he gonna say, I'm sorry, grandma. I'm sorry. Man, dude was unaliving people at his grandma's house. You hear me? He was sick. He was sick. Past sick. That man I'm telling you, he was messing with the devil, bro. He literally he showed it. He was talking, he was praising the devil. He just didn't want to say it. But That's all I had to say about this. But I'll drop the link for anybody who do want to call up. If you don't, then I'm about to get about it. I just had to come up here and voice my opinion. I'm saying boycott this shit. Boycott this shit now. Like this whole Jeffrey Dahmer shit that we don't need to be remembering somebody like that. What we need to do is remember the victims. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. We need to remember those victims that lost their life to this man that was out here running around like a damn monster, a maniac. You know what I'm saying? Teach your kids monsters can come on any gender, race, age, and size. That part, that's real. That, you know, I like that one. Who is that? Babel. But yeah, yeah. Okay, what's up, Dustin? Just because you came from a broken home don't mean you got to do all that weird stuff. That part, Miss Sanchez, for real. A criminal cannot do crimes. It's illegal, and they especially can't make money off their victims. That whole damn part. You hear me? But I'll be honest with you, why it's so much outrage. It's so much outrage because it is. It's about him killing black people. Hold on. There's so much outrage because it's about him killing black people. Let's just be real. We're not gonna bypass that. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna bypass that. Let's talk about it. Because that's something you need to understand. We done been through enough shit. And I'm not a gay man, I'm not a gay black man, but those are gay black men, and those still was my people. You know what I'm saying? Just because they was gay don't make them no different. That's just real. We done already been, it's slavery shit been going on. This dude was so sick. You hear me? Like sick. But no, he went to jail for a year. Got out and still had the same damn problems he was dealing with. Why didn't this is the problem I have with his dad. Why didn't you let them test this man's brain to save other people's lives? You could have saved a lot of more kids that could have been grown, but you went on the Oprah Winfrey show and you told them, oh, well, if you guys see your son doing this or your daughter doing this, then it could be something. No. You should have let them test your son's brain. I don't give a damn. Because we need to test know what was going on inside of this man's brain, what made his brain tick that way.
Definitely messed up, probably. That was messed up, definitely. Yeah.
And he literally had a fetish on, like, looking for black men. And some of those black men weren't gay. It was the one that was deaf. He wasn't gay. He unalived a deaf black man. Unalived the deaf black man. You hear me? Like, it was sad. It was pitiful. And it hurt me to watch him do that. Like, I was like, yo, this dude right here, he getting on my damn nerves. He getting on my damn nerves. Because his family made excuses for him like many families do. That part, infamous Kiki, I'm glad you said it. That part made excuses for him.
Shouldn't have made any.
We're not going to talk about how the justice system was. We're not going to talk about how the justice system was towards people that they was like, oh, Jeffrey, I can understand him. He's a nice person. But when they arrested the black girl for slamming the phone on the ground, because they was in front of that building trying to take pictures and do all that, people lost their life. Oh, acting like they were Jeffrey Dahmer, reacting stuff. And that black girl was like that. That was her mom, the mother that was of the little girl that lived next door to him was like, y'all need to leave, and took their camera and slammed it on the ground. But why the police come and arrest them real fast and didn't even ask no questions? It was something going on in the justice system. You see what I'm saying? So most of this shit is the justice system's fault. It was the police of Milwaukee's fault.
Justice system pretty messed up. Gio.
That part.
Pretty messed up.
That whole damn part. And they sit up there and let the police get reinstated and become cops again. You know what I'm saying? Then the police up there messing with the Asian people family, calling their phone. You know what I'm saying? Calling their phone. It was the cops that was calling their phone, talking about, go back to your country, go get on a boat. And we're not gonna talk about that shit though. You know what I'm saying? But
no, because they want to try to keep it under wraps, most of it. They don't want to talk about what they need to talk about.
They were happy basically he was doing that.
Even though it's sad.
He was doing it. And for me, I'm not a fan of Jeffrey Dahmer. I never have been, and ain't gonna ever be one. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like what he was doing to his victims. I didn't like the fact that he was sitting up there, doing that and thinking he can get away with it. No, it was not. It's not okay. And for anybody else out there that's doing stuff like that, should nobody be out here in this world doing that? I don't give a damn. But you see a lot of crime that's going on now, people be like, oh, why are they doing this? Look at the shit you putting in front of people's face. You know what I'm saying? Look at the shit you showing on TV that was 70s ago. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we talk about the victims?
Ain't no wonder
No, they want to remember the killers. They want to remember the people who was unalive people and glorify them, make masks out of them. I mean, don't get it twisted. I like Halloween, Michael Myers. He's a fictional character, not non-fictional. He's a fictional character. It's fake. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Fake character, but with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there was come a guy named Ed Gordon who was actually skinning women alive, and I didn't like what he was doing either. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it goes to the same thing. You know, these people were sick.
They were sick. They're probably they are sick. That's right.
We all got you. Peace and love. Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir. I know sometimes people don't want to hear this. I know, sir, this probably don't be the content you want to hear, but for the ones who do want to hear, please hit the thumbs up on this video. And keep
people need to hear it.
Go ahead and say what you got to say, because I'm oh, honey, there are plenty of SKs out here. Yeah, and there's still some out here walking this earth to this day. I literally been seeing some stuff pop up on my YouTube, about 21 of them still roaming. You know what I'm saying? The Zodiac wasn't even that damn bad, but he was terrible. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't eating people. You know what I'm saying? I be saying shit to say, bro, when nobody this worse. This man was the worst. That's why they keep talking about him, because what he did was heinous. He drugged them. He held them down, took pictures of them. Probably was going inside of these people with his area down there. Then he was doing stuff like dismembering their body parts and then playing with himself to it, then eating them, and then refrigerating them and keeping their parts.
That's sick. That's sick. That's just.
It was past sick. Sick ain't even a word no more. That was something a demon would do. I'm gonna keep saying that's something. Man, I kid you not. Every time I looked at this show, I was like, this boy had a demon in him. He had a demon in him. That's not what that was. You know what I'm saying? You playing with the devil. Don't think that it ain't real shit. Okay, wake right up in your ass.
You'll find that one. You'll find that one of these days.
He's all using the air fryer. Nah, the man was using a pot. Hey, let me bring Sarah right there. What's up, Sarah? Peace and love.
Hey, Gio.
How you doing? Peace and love.
How are you doing?
I had to bring this up because I feel like there's a lot of controversy going on with this, and it's the fact that, like I said, if it were my people that was involved in this shit, I wouldn't be talking about it really. But it was my people that was involved in this shit, so I had to take a stand and say, cancel this damn shit. Cancel this show. Give me 10 minutes. But cancel this shit for real. And now kids get it. You know, like kids my age and shit. I mean kids my kids' age. You never know what your kids be watching if they watch on Netflix.
No, you don't know what they're watching.
I'm saying and see it and like, oh, what the hell is this? And you know, let me remove this one, Sarah. Hey, but what y'all think about it? I mean, infamous Kiki, Sarah, y'all go ahead and say what y'all want to say. What if it's not on Jeffrey Dahmer? Just go ahead and say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying?
Netflix is full of true crime documentaries and stories. I love it. I'm a true crime fan ever since I was like 14, 15 years old. I used to read all kinds of books about all kinds of people doing all kinds. And I still, to this day, I watch true crime every day. Every day. Every day I watch something. I watch it. I have like 10 true crime channels that I watch with all kinds of horrible things that happen to kids, women, people in the UK, Canada, internationally. I have a Korean channel that's about true crime. Like, it's popping off over there too. So I love true crime. My mom tried to watch this. I'm gonna tell you, my mom tried to watch this on Netflix. She couldn't get through it. She said, oh no, baby, that's not for me. She made it through halfway and stopped watching it. I was like, are you serious? She's like, I can't finish that. She's like, it was too disturbing for her to watch. And she watched all kind of like Narcos and all kinds of stuff, but she don't like horror stuff. So, you know, I'll watch a horror show. Like, it don't bother me, but she couldn't make it through Dahmer. She watched a little bit and was like, nah. But I'll watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm watching before I go to bed because I read 3 books on Dahmer. Like, yeah, like Dahmer, yeah. Gary Ridgway, The Green River Killer, all of them. Ted Bundy. I've read all kinds of books on Ted Bundy. I know all about all kinds of criminals out there that have hurt people and children. That put fuel on my fire. Let me tell y'all something. Somebody contacted me on Facebook today, y'all, and they had a fake name, and I don't know who this person was, but they was giving information, like telling me things about myself that I'm just like, who is? And I couldn't figure out who it was, and I had to block the person because they started to get like nasty. I blocked them because I was scared because I don't know who this person is, but they had information about me that nobody couldn't know about me unless they were intimate with me.
That's a little freaky.
yeah. Like your girl is really scared, y'all. Like I was really like taken aback and freaked out because I'm like, how do you, like, he knew about my tattoos. He knew about my scars on my body. So I'm like, obviously this is somebody who's not like a YouTube stalker. This is somebody who knows me.
Exactly. And somebody tried to hack into your account, I wonder.
No, they sent me a message on Facebook.
Sarah, can you hear us, Sarah? Hold on, let me see.
I can't hear Sarah.
Sarah, can you hear
us, Sarah?
Hi.
Okay.
Hi,
I can hear her now.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you now. Go ahead.
I just want to say, Gio, we love you. I don't watch this stuff, but you are like a breath of fresh air for everybody.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I was gonna tell if Miss Kiki, that's for sure somebody she know. That's somebody she slept with, most likely an ex. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. It ain't like if somebody gonna do something to you, you know what I'm saying? They just gonna do something to you. They gonna, this man here, he was just finding random ass people. I watch all the ops, y'all. I watch all the ops. What's that?
Gio, congrats on your 1 million views.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Shit, I dropped my shit. Man, yeah, you know what my 1 million views meant? Like I got to all my videos together. It's 1 million views. Hold on, I'm gonna drop my damn watch thing in here.
Maybe our next goal needs being 1 million subscribers.
Gio, you be with Sherelle and Perry still or no?
No, I don't.
Good, I'm glad. You moved on from that shit.
I ain't gonna talk about nothing up here like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I basically have made a video about some stuff. Go watch my video.
I got you.
Go watch that video, you know what I'm saying? Go watch the video and it'll explain everything. But oh man. Damn, you know what? Y'all, you know what, man? I gotta get up off of here. Oh, put this damn boy down to sleep. I done dropped my damn thing up in here.
Did you drop your phone or something?
I didn't get a chance to fucking dust it.
Gio, peace and love, baby.
Yes, peace and love to you, Sarah. Peace and love. Have a good night. You hear me? Thank you for coming up.
I hear your son in the back. God bless y'all.
Yes, ma'am. You gotta go put him down. But,
all right, have a good one.
Yes, ma'am. We do the same. But no, you better get in that bed and count the sleep, count the eyelids in the back of your head. I want to hear it. Go to sleep. Who told you to come out here and do that? Go in that bed now. But yeah. Okay, but I think that's about it, y'all. But Dustin, any last words you would like to say, brother? Go ahead.
No, I just I think people need to hear more stuff like this. I know it's pretty sad, but people need to start realizing what's going on and going on in the past and going on in the future. And I love you very deeply, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Love you too, brother. I love you the same. You know what I'm saying? That was great. Thanks, you. You were awesome. You made my whole week. Oh, no problem. You know
people need to start realizing what's going on in this past and the future.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I didn't watch it because I didn't watch it. I don't have Netflix for it.
I wouldn't tell you, Dustin, to even watch it if I was you. You know what I'm saying? If Miss Kiki said, bye, Dustin, she said she wanted to flirt with you. But let me get my ass up off him. I'm still trying to get this damn thing down. But thank you, Dustin. Thank y'all, everybody who came in the chat. You know what I'm saying? At least we can get left up out of here with a laugh. Thank you, Ms. Kiki and Sarah, for coming up here. And Dustin, my brother, thank you so much. But thank y'all for always supporting this channel. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it a lot. If you are new to the channel, please hit the sub button for me and the notification bell to be notified anytime that I do go live. Also, hit the thumbs up. I will have more content coming, and especially Halloween Ends is coming out on Peacock. You can go pay $9.99 right now for premium Peacock and actually watch Halloween Ends.
What's coming out on Peacock? What is it?
It's Halloween Ends. Just type in Peacock. It's an app. It's an ABC app. It gives a lot of movies out there. I think they got the Minions on there right now for free. They got a lot of movies right now on there for free. You know what I'm saying? Like that's in movie theaters. Yeah, Peacock is a good app. Peacock is a good app. Hey, Peacock, I need to check. Yeah,
I guess I'm gonna have to look into it.
Dustin, you heard me. Look, Peacock, I need to check. Yeah, man, I just shouted y'all out. Y'all gonna have to give me about 3 meals in the acre. Yeah, $20 million. I need 20 mil. You hear me? Y'all make some money off some profit. Y'all better come over here. Put my put my channel up on your little app at the top of the advertisements and shit. Oh yeah, G O'Malley. Go follow him on YouTube.
And you better pay him too.
I won't say nothing.
You better get a check from him.
Hell yeah, they better and then give me a blue check on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah.
Take you.
Let me get my ass on the count of 3, Dustin, let's piece these people out, brother. I hope y'all don't watch it. I'm gonna say this right now before I get out of here. For the faint of heart, again, if you feel like you can't watch Jeffrey Dahmer, don't watch it. I don't watch it. I'm
gonna follow your advice and I ain't gonna watch it.
Take this shit down. You know what I'm saying? For real, this is why I'm doing this. Take this shit down because I sat up there and I watched it and I didn't like it. So yeah, take it down. Let's piece out of here. Let's piece these people out. Dustin on the count of 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Peace out. Love you, Jill. Love you too, brother. Peace, y'all. Talk to you tomorrow. Go, y'all. Love y'all.